Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival, and here we are. We're up on the bridge of my capital vessel. As you can see, I'm still up on the moon, and I know at the end of the previous video I said I was going to return back to my home base and unload, but what's actually happened is I've got to this area here, and we've got a supply station, some wreckage, a pentaxid mine, and some cobalt. So there's a nice little area here that's going to be worth gathering the resources from it. That's exactly what I want to do in this video. I want to loot the supply station. I also want to get up and go to the wreckage, and hopefully we're going to find some good supply of thrusters on there and a couple of RCSs, because what I want to do is do a little bit of an experiment with the differences between retrieving items, salvaging items, and then what you would do is if you put it into the factory, and if you also take a thruster and deconstruct it back with the deconstructor on the basement. Before that, guys, we need a bit of oxygen. Actually need a bit of food as well. Let's just get some raw food. Raw food. Where am I? Oh, not back on that. It's a bit early in the morning at the moment, guys, as well, which isn't helping much very much. The other thing I want to do is, before we go to the, I'm going to do the supply station first. I just want to get out and collect this and tax it. It's right on my doorstep, so there's no point chucking it away, because I'm going to need the pentaxid, well, after it's been refined, to power when I go into planetary. Now, while I'm wandering between these pentaxid pillars, collecting them, I think in the previous video I talked a bit about 9.7. It seems they've had to roll back again. Obviously the devs are having a few problems getting the Unity engine in and working, which is a little bit of disappointment, because I got a feeling that the Unity engine is the key to the Alpha 10. So I don't think we're going to see Alpha 10 until the Unity engine is actually working. So that means that there might be a delay for the delivery of Alpha 10. The other thing I also want to do is, while I'm here and I'm walking past this, I need to make a core. Where's the core? There it is. Going to, oops, container controller. Oops, it's in there. It's the wrong one. That's output ammo. That's because I was making some ammunition. I need to change this back to raw materials. And I suppose while I'm thinking about it, I suppose I may retrieve that from, that's weapons and ammo. It's the actual ammo controller. I'm just not going to be able to find it, am I? And put the pentaxid in there. And what we're going to do is just jump into the ship. And of course, we're going to power on the thrusters. Turn off the. No. It's only a level 1 supply station. The drones that were hanging around seem to have disappeared. I'm not sure why, but never mind. What I want to do is get first person. You can't see very well. Just have to come in like this. I want to get the capital vessel in close enough so that I can use the wireless connector, and it'll also provide me with support, because we will have that. And I think I will also take the hover vehicle with me, because as Snafu pointed out in the comments from the last video, I've forgotten completely all about it. Just pop the jetpack on. If it is up here, oops, I'm on the moon. But if I come in here, I've got a perfectly good med bay underneath there, which I forgot completely all about. It's probably because I've been so fixated with the capital vessel the last few parts that I've forgotten completely all about the fact it was there. What we're going to do is just move in. What we should do as we get close, we should trigger the offensive tank. Come on. didn't last long. And thrusters off. It's actually, I thought I saw some Pentaxid there, yeah. I'll also go and get the Pentaxid while we're at it. Grab that. And reload, we're okay. Don't want to run around too much. Now there is a turret just up there. Get rid of you first. Snag the extra ammunition. I'm not going to loot these just yet. What we're going to do is there's normally a Xerax guy in here. What I'm going to do is just, I don't use the pistol for much else, so I might as well use it to shoot through the door. I'm just going to shoot the way through the door here. Come on. We'll get there. It's quite strange actually. Up until Alpha 9 when they've changed things. Used to use the pistol a lot more. But I've noticed that since Alpha 9, especially with the higher leveled up adversaries, the pistol doesn't seem to be the way forward. You just ran straight into some enemy fire there, guys. He didn't do very well there, did he? I'm just going to take. Oh, what was that? There's another one of these tiny little tanks just appeared. So I'm glad the boys have got my back. Yeah, well, we looted you. Of course, up here we've got a container with an advanced constructor, a jetpack, and wow, yeah, we're certainly going to take that. But first things first, we're going to get control of the base. The core is up here. But first thing you need to do is get rid of that. So thank you. Not sure why I'm floating in space here. Probably because I'm on the moon. Let's bring that down. The drill there, and we will get control of the base. Now there's normally a patrol out here. We go back to here. Let's do a quick reload. Okay, there's two of them. Wow. Let's get in here. Get our health back again. Yeah, I was expecting one, not two. That was a bit antisocial. Hey! Oh. Aha. The boys have done the work for me. There's normally a couple of these crawlers, what they call them, crawlers up here as well. There they are. Hey, I think he's got stuck, so dispatch him. Shift we've got a poisonous bite. That's not going to be a problem. Yeah. Poisonous bite. Just pop that. Yeah. That was a little bit more robust than I was exactly planning. But of course, we've got our med bay. Let's just down here and dilute that. We need to loot out the main boxes, but I'm just going to get healed up first. I'm going to keep an eye on the oxygen as well, because my hover vehicle doesn't have oxygen. So, oops. Oh, come on. And also want something to eat, so just food and meds. Some a nice tin of canned vegetables everywhere. One of these, and I suppose we can put that in there. Keep the ammunition for the moment. That can go in raw materials. Put a light on the subject. Now there is a container over there which we can pick up. So what we better do is hook up. Actually, I don't need to hook that up, do I? Brain a little bit out of the lunch. And if we get capital vessel on this side, I've got some anti-radiation pills, raw materials. We've got some silicon, cobalt, magnesium, and then we can just shove that in weapons and ammo. Grab that. Right. Another shotgun, projectile pistol. Meds, chip stores, 22 steel blocks, and some promethium. And we got not the raw food. I want that. Come on, training gear, some copper. I've got some magnesium powder, some cobalt. So got some explosives. So shotgun. There, that could go in there. Food and meds. What's this? Anti-radiation ointment. Well, I suppose it will come in handy. Got here, got some more anti-radiation ointment. Ship stores, force fields, steel blocks. I suppose I could shove the night vision goggles in there because they're not gonna. More food. I've got fixation. A bit more copper. And weapons and ammo. Let's just get into this corner because there is a. I think I'm just going to salvage the blocks here. Salvage out those blocks. Oh, we got some med kits. We'll certainly take that to replace the one that I lost. Got some auto miner cores. So that's going to be useful. So we can certainly go to ship stores. Some promethium to run that, and put the multi-boost in here. That's a detox kit, that would be useful. And I suppose just no point working through here because we've got a fuel tank, we've got oxygen. I wonder if I can get oxygen out. What we got here? We got the ship stores. That, take that, take that. The upgrade kit that can go into raw materials. That can go into weapons and ammo. I'll probably end up deconstructing a lot of that over time. I suppose what we can do is loot the fuel. Oh, we got a tiny bit of fuel. I think I'll just salvage the now. Just grab a few blocks on the way through. Not that I'm particularly that interested in the blocks, but put this out here. I mean, this is just giving me the hardened steel plates and stuff that I need. It's all probably all gone in there, yeah. Teach me, won't it? Anyway, it can all just get shoved into there. think the taxid mine is pretty close, so I put the thrusters on in the lift. Put some lights on the subject as well. Sure, where's the... There it is, there's the pentaxid mine over there. It says very small, and just to show you what very small means when you're mining pentaxid, just if I get in really close, it should be okay. We're out of protection. I'm just going to drop down, guys. Oops. I need to repair my mining as well. I've got the oxygen for this, so we're okay. And you can see there's just one piece down here. I'm just going to mine it out just to show you guys. And there we are, guys. I'll just pick that up. You can see I got, for that single bit, I got 10 pentaxid. And when you consider that I actually walked round I walked round at the beginning of this video and I collected 5 just walking on the surface with no resources there. I mean, there's another one there, see. So in some ways it's actually easier just to do that. It's just walk round and collect the resources. And let's just get back to my capital vessel. I can find. Oops, what are you doing? I haven't got enough height. I've lost my capital vessel. Where is it? It's behind me. Just let the ship go around. We're just going to spin up the ramp here to here, and it's going to land. And what I'm going to do now is make my way over to the wreckage. I'm just going to put on the thrusters and lift off. And I don't need my drill on anymore. Oops. Lights off. Actually, see, that's better. And we need a bit of oxygen. Actually, I better check the... Wow. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, manage. I think ship some stores. Just drop some more. Keep that topped up. So it'll be an absolute embarrassment if I had to come rushing back in here to get some oxygen and it'd run out, wouldn't it? Yeah, power thrusters up. Of course, I don't actually have any lights on this ship. What I'm gonna have to do is find the wreckage. I'm gonna mark that wreckage. It's behind us. Just let the ship spin on its axis. Oh. There's the wreckage. I mean, it's not that far away. But if I'm going to successfully loot this ship, I'm going to have to get fairly close. What happened there? I'm not too sure what happened there, guys. I wasn't. I think what I will probably do is we'll just land here and then I'll sleep so we get some daylight. I'm a lot way too high. That's better. I'm just gonna get in. Should be fine. And thrusters off. Jump up here. What this is? Sunrise in 7 minutes. Well, we can get around that problem straight away by having a bit of a good night's sleep. It should be nice and bright outside so we can actually see what we're doing. And just because we're going to have something to eat. Well, put that in there as well. So I've now got 17 pentaxid. That's 106. Yeah, I do. Now, guys, this is where it's probably going to get a little bit heavy going, guys, because what I want to do first is if I come in here to the advanced constructor and we find the medium thrusters. Now, I'm assuming that there's going to be medium thrusters on the wreckage. See, if I get here, you can see to make a medium thrusters, we need 3 motors, 20 hardened steel plates, 5 optical fibers, 5 oscillators, and 4 flux coils. So that's the requirements of what we actually get. And what I've done is deliberately emptied my inventory. And what we're going to do is just drop down in here. And where's the wreckage? There it is. There. And I need another core, don't I? Okay. In here, please. Okay. Well, small constructor should be able to make one, shouldn't it? Yeah. Small constructor on. Let that build. You can see there's plenty of thrusters on this ship. There's some big ones at the back here as well, which could be really wow. One big one, a couple of small thrusters. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff on this ship. Hopefully there's multiple RCSs. If there isn't, it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the neck. Hopefully that materials. How does this work? What happened to that? Oh, come on, game. Where did that? Let's have a quick look. Oh, you're writing to ship stores. I'm not sure exactly why it's writing to ship stores, but I may need to fix that. Everything's pointing at the right place. Oh, I think it's I put it to ship stores because when I was using it to make blocks, wasn't it? Yes. Sorry about that, guys. We're just gonna pour this so that we got everything we need, and let's just have a quick look and see what we got here. So there's not much there. We've got a nice big collection of thrusters. Okay. Yeah, plant thrusters. Oh, we've only got the one RCS. Oh, great. Got a cargo box here. Anything in any value in here? Well, we'll take it. Right, so let's just come up here. And just to show you guys, I've now emptied this inventory up. And what we're going to do is we're just going to salvage one of these. And just to show you there, because that will disappear really quickly. So by salvaging it, we got 2 motors, 13 hard plates, 3 optical fiber, 3 oscillators, and 2 flux cores. So what that's implying is that I wouldn't say half, because if it was half, it'd be 10 hardened plates. And the fact that we're getting some neodymium, cobalt, and sathium extra. So if you look at these here across the top, that represents. So I think the way the game works is it's 2/3 of what it would be if you recovered the whole amount. And what it does is it deconstructs what's left over. So the fact it's got 1 sathium, I would say it's taken like half of a flux core. Oh no, it's not that. Maybe it's a bit of a steel plate. It's a bit hard to work out. In fact, it's an oscillator, so maybe if as I say, I don't want to labour this too much, guys, but I'm just curious for my own thing. So if we come to an advanced constructor to make that needs neodymium, cobalt, and sathium. So I guess what's happened is the game is split this out and maybe a little bit from there. So that illustrates that when you salvage, you get 2/3 of what you would get if you took the full amount. Therefore, to follow your advice, guys, what we're going to do is we're just going to retrieve the thrusters now, and hopefully, can I find? Oh, this looks like there's the core, not the core, the RCS. But not pick up inventory for. Yeah, well, it does help if I actually connect to my ship, isn't it? Stores. Connect to that there. Hopefully we will do that, and that will just pick up. And what we're going to do is raw materials. Shove that in there. Now, what I'm going to do is just pick up a few more of these thrusters. We can get the ones from the side. There's one down there. We're just going to grab as many of these as we can. Well, I'll take the large thruster. Oops. Okay. And some more up there. I mean, the ship's probably going to get overloaded with this. But I can solve that by what we call it, by putting some of this stuff into the factory. In fact, let's do that now. And this is where things could get a little bit messy, because well, probably won't let me put that in there. So let me just write down what we've got here. Right, so that's what we're going to do. So if I now go to here, and if we unhook that, find ship stores, hook ship stores, and we've got a large thruster there. I'm going to put the large thruster in the factory anyway, because these are small. I don't want small, medium. And what we're going to do, guys, is we're just going to come in here, the factory, and let me just split these out. I want to put one in, so let's just see how much that actually increases. And what I'm interested in is the Sathium and the Neodymium. So we've got 16, 15 of Sathium. Yeah, you can see the big difference there, the amount that's been added to it. So it does look very much, if you put something in here, you do get the full amount from the, and as somebody pointed out, if you put whole components in like this, you actually reduce the production time as well. So what I'm going to do is just put some of these thrusters in here, because I do want to work towards the camper van. So we've got Neodymium. Neodymium's probably going to be the problem. We've got plenty of Sathium, and of course we need Estrum and Zirconium. Anyway, let's just walk around here and see what else we can get. There we are. Get into here. Oops. Grab some steel plates. Anything else? We'll just fly over. See what else we can get in the way of thrusters. There's some more there. Just gonna retrieve them. Whoops. We'll just pick up. Got 45 steel plates for that. What's that? Okay. An O2 station in here. Another thruster there. That's it. We've got any thrusters left. Got a couple of. I'm going to mark these so I can find them. Yeah. This is enclosed thrusters. There's one there. Where's your buddy? Another this one might be actually underground. Oh, great. Okay, I'm just going to have to put the drill back on. Right, what I'll do, guys, is I'll recover the rest of these thrusters, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I've now recovered all the thrusters. What I'm going to do now is we're just going to do a bit of carve up, just to get some steel plates and hardened steel plates. So I'm just going to do this. And this is one thing I've found, that especially with like when you've stripped out everything of value, what you can do is just do this, and you just chop the ship in half. Just grab this up here, and there's nothing really of great value here. I'm just gonna just chop our way through here. The ship is now propped up on here, so you just keep undermining it like this. Well, something's crashed. Here we go. Oh, so if we do this, and that whole section falls down, and what you can do is just go through here. Yes, there are losses, but you're only picking up steel plates, so who cares at the end of the day. We got everything. Yep. I think I'll just do the top section again here. I mean, we could take out the doors, salvage those. It's just a cargo container. Actually, that's decor. Okay, nothing special there. Okay, we're just gonna undermine this whole area here. And I have to admit, guys, it does appeal slightly to my destructive tendencies when I've had a bad day. Nothing like taking apart a ship like this. And oops, it's the core's gone now. I can't pick this stuff up. I'm just gonna. Alright, just pick this up. And I think that's enough. I can't see anything else of any real value. We've now picked up this, and just to give you a little bit of a quick run over, we've got loads and loads of steel plates. We've got a big pile of thrusters for us to do some experimentation with. The ship is probably starting to get a little bit overweight. So I think there's just one more thing to do here, and that's to go and get that cobalt. I'm going to go in here, and I've got that out that way. And I'm just going to close that ramp up this time. I'm not going to deploy the hover vehicle to mine the cobalt. I'll just do it on foot. We'll just top up the oxygen, and we need something to eat. So. Food and meds. Grab some. What we got here? Well, we could use that, but we'll just pop that up. And we'll go up to the ship. That's gone there. I mean, the cobalt's not that far away, but it'd be just easier to take the ship there. Tap 6, yeah. That's the cobalt deposit, so I'm just going to go over to here. I'm just going to mine it. Thrusters off. I could probably do with repairing my drill while I'm at it as well. So put a repair bay in here. Yes, I do. I know I could wait for it to get a bit lower, but it's not like it's a crucial piece of kit. But it's the cobalt deposit. Of course, we're going to hook up and directly to the raw materials. Come here. I'll be right back, guys. The key element there, guys, is that if you repair something, always remember to take it back out of the repair station after you've done it. And never mind, we're all entitled to the occasional failure. And whoops, I'm probably a little bit too close to that. And I think any of you guys watch my series, you know I have a little bit of habit of if you guys watch my videos regularly know that I have a little bit of a habit of falling down the holes. I'm going to do that just in case any drones sneak up on me. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to dig down here for the cobalt deposit, and then that will be it for this video. So here we are. We're just going to pick up the last few pieces of ore in the mine just down here. I mean, it's been well worth mining this out. I think I must have close to 500 ore out of here. But we'll check that once I've actually finished mining this out. Get the last few pieces, as we'll get everything we can out of here. And what I could do is, if I can make some more auto miners, I could always come up and right, guys, so that's that done, just to show you. Oops, don't want that. Right, guys, that's the mine pulled out, just to show you that I've got 559 cobalt ore there. And of course, what would be really good is if I could come out here with an auto miner and deploy an auto miner on top of a cobalt mine. But maybe that will be for the future. I'm just going to come up into here, back inside the ship. And well, just top up oxygen. But this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. I can definitely confirm that we will be back on the home planet in the next part. What I will probably do is just fly around a little bit more just to see what's going on. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.